In case you don't know, well, now you know. Pastor, morning.
Good morning. Wow. Thank you for stepping in one more time. Really appreciate you.
No troubles at all. No troubles at all.
I was learning from your needs and wants. What do we have to give up?
Right.
For your wants to achieve your needs. That was awesome. Thank you very much.
Well, we're humble. We're humble.
Good morning, everyone, and thank you once again for tuning into Relationship 360. We do not take you for granted, and we always appreciate. So today, 2026 has really been on another level that I haven't seen before. More than expected, however, we move. Today I want to talk to the fathers. I want to talk to the men. Women, you can take a cue from it, but please, fathers, men, I want to talk to you today because you are the foundation of society, and your home is where the man becomes father. Now, I want to talk about a health issue. The Oxford Dictionary defines health as a state of being free from illness and injury. Wikipedia defines it as not merely the absence of disease or infirmity, but a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being. Now, Britannica helps us further to define health as the extent of an individual's continuing physical, emotional, mental, and social ability to cope with his or her environment. So, there is a direct, when they say something is inversely proportional to or directly proportional to, coping with your environment is directly proportional to health. That is, your continuing physical, emotional, mental, and social ability to cope. So it means if you are unable to cope with your environment, then you are unhealthy. I want to take that again. Britannica helps to further define health as the extent of an individual's continuing, that is not past tense, present continuous tense, continuing physical, emotional, mental, and social ability to cope with his or her environment, which means if you are unable to cope with your environment, then you are unhealthy. As long as you remain in an environment that you cannot cope with, you are unhealthy. And what is our environment? The environment of a man who is father is his family, work, and religion. If you come from a family of conflict, that is, let us talk to the ordinary man. If you come from a family of conflict where your parents or your siblings are always abusive, there's always confrontation in your house, and you cannot cope with it, you are unhealthy. And as long as you remain in that environment, you are unhealthy. If your job is one that you are struggling with and you cannot cope, you are barely coping, you are unhealthy. Those that have jobs that are too hard, let me not just say hard, but too hard and demanding, and you are barely able to cope, you are unhealthy. I think that was January 2024, a female banker, Amarachi Ugochukwu, committed suicide by ingesting poison. And one of the things she wrote in her suicide note is, or are, my figures are low, my brain is clogged up, my decisions are wrong, the future doesn't seem bright, I can't bear the pain. What you could see, the underlying issue is that she could not cope with her figures, maybe her targets, and she committed suicide in the bank, inside the bank. If you are struggling to cope, you are unhealthy. You see, health is first of all mental. You are mentally or socially well. Now, the major reason why men commit suicide more than women in Nigeria, in fact, men are 4 times likely than women to commit suicide. If you check out the work of Gift Habib in the Punch newspapers in 2022, he tracked 79 recorded suicides. 70 were men, 9 were women. 70 out of 79 were men who committed suicide, and the 9 were women. That was 2022. It was in the Punch newspaper, done by an article by Gift Habib. I would let me further go into this issue of suicide. Now, General Psychiatry is a research journal that collected and analyzed published newspaper reports about suicide from 10 Nigerian English-speaking newspapers between January 2010 and December 2019, and documented 350 suicides in 9 years. The mean age of reported cases were 36.3, and men accounted for 80.6% of all suicides within 9 years. Married men accounted for 51.8%, that is 52% of suicides, which tells you married men are more likely, when you say men, than married men. Married men are more likely to commit suicide than single men. And the 2 modes of suicide were by hanging and by poisoning. Now, research shows that those that hung themselves were for financial and economic reasons, while those that ingested poison were from family and relational reasons. I hope I'm speaking to somebody. Studies have also revealed that mortality rates vary. For example, Nigerian men have the lowest life expectancy in the entire world. That is from a UN data from 2025 to 2026. This is our current today standing. Shows that Nigerian men have the lowest life expectancy in the world, 54 years of age.
Wow.
Yes, so as long as you're a Nigerian man, statistics show that you clearly are not expected to live long. And what is the matter? You think that you are healthy because you can jog and do workouts with Val in the mornings. That is not your health. Sorry, Val.
No, it's okay. It's fine. It's part of it.
And one other issue that I have to really talk about is the place of religion across boards. They do not know that the major cause of ill health in men is depression. Depression is prolonged sorrow when they are sad. Clinical depression is sorrow that has lasted for 2 weeks continuously. But you find us living 10 years with sorrow in poverty. First is that our economy itself and the expectations on the men, what society expects from the man, to be the sole provider, to be this, to be that, and men cannot cry to anybody.
See us as
They can't talk. You are seen as weak. You have to be stoic. You can't cry. You can't. So you bottle in, and depression is the result. They remain the major causes of suicide amongst men. Now, a lot of religious Nigerians have taken the cause of suicide to a spiritual level, which they believe is by demonic possession. Is there anything stronger than hate? What I loathe is when people begin to bring religious solutions to physical problems. They start saying it is the work of the devil, it is, you go for deliverance, you do this, you do that. But they fail to see that prolonged sorrow due to cut expectations. A man that is not living up to the expectations, or a man that is unhappy. So Nigerian men are dying before their time. What you do not, for those religious people, you need to understand that suicide had been in the Bible. 1 Kings 19:4 was where Elijah wanted to commit suicide. He prayed to God, asking God to kill him. Jonah in the Bible, when you look at Jonah 4 from 5 to 11, Jonah also said a suicide prayer in the Bible, begging God to kill him. In fact, Judges 16:13, Samson said, God, let me die with the Philistines, and he died that day with the Philistines. Moses in Numbers 11 also asked God to kill him. In fact, Job repeatedly asked God. In Job chapter 3 again, you see him saying things like, why did I not die at birth and die as I came from the womb? He was praying for death. Matthew 22 shows that Judas actually committed suicide. So suicide is not a demonic thing. It is not a spiritual thing. You wipe that off your mouth. Stop talking like when you see a man that is not eating, has lost his appetite, you see a man deep in depression. It is not. It has always been from the beginning of time. It is in your Bible. Almost all your heroes prayed to die, actually attempted suicide. The drivers, the motivating factors of increased rates of suicide in Nigerian men, number 1 is depression, 2, frustration, poverty, family challenges, ego, too much family challenges. Do you know that 1 in every 5 men will suffer abuse in the first year of their marriages? It is not only women. Men, the weight on men. You are not a man because you cannot buy a phone for someone. You are not a man because your mates are driving in. Do you know all these things drive men to the brink?
Very true. Very true.
But these same men are the pillars of your society. But is it their fault? Let us look at our economy, where brilliant men are turned to, there is something Solomon said. He said there is an anomaly, an irregularity under the sun. Princes are walking and servants are on horses. Where people that know are serving. People that don't know are the ogas. You have people in your Senate that cannot even write. They can't sign their signature. They never went to school.
Tragedy.
And they will be making laws for people that went to school. I'm trying to calm it down a little. You check out, homes are full of women, as you see elderly facilities for the elderly population women outnumber men. Why? Because most of the men are dead. Men have more dangerous jobs. You understand? They take the riskiest operations, like the armed forces, offshore drilling, construction. You can't see a woman hanging from a construction site hitting the, you don't really see it because it is dangerous. Men take bigger risks in life. Well, biologically, you know, the frontal lobe of the brain, which is the hippocampus of the man, that controls thoughts and judgments, consequences, where you think about an issue before you do it. It is more underdeveloped, slowly developed in boys and young men than their female counterparts. So women
Tend to have some restraint.
yes, quickly run from, but men are the risk takers, and without that risk, life will not be
What it is.
what it is today.
It's the man made the train, man made the plane,
Yes,
a whole lot of other stuff.
this contributes to the fact that, you know, young men are more likely to die in accidents or due to violence than girls and women. Now, men have more heart diseases than women. In fact, men are 50% more likely than women to die of heart diseases. Poorly treated BPs, unfavorable cholesterol levels. This is also my problem with men. I call it medical rascality. You can buy a car of 100 million but cannot take 100,000 to go and do a physical or medical checkup. You can save and buy the latest phones, the latest gadgets. Save to build a house, buy a house outrightly, but your life in a medical checkup of 150 to 200 you cannot do. Men are reputed for not enjoying the fruits of your labor. You never enjoy. Very few men. They don't. Because of preventable medical conditions. Because you don't go and do your checkup. So that child that you sent to school, when the child is now able to say, Daddy, now I can repay you, you can reap the fruits of the labor, Daddy already has a stroke. Or Daddy is dead. Or Daddy is blind from that cataract that if he had just gone to check, they would have diagnosed that cataract and removed it. Daddy is blind. But no, because of medical rascality. Thinking that you are Voltron, you are the master of the universe. You cannot take that 100,000 to go and do medical check. But you are driving a car of 15, 20 million naira. You send your children to school. You know how you suffered. Some men after work will do Uber. Get home late. You struggled. Pay rent. Pay children's school fees. A lot of men don't have help from their wives. And that child that you now send to school, when he now graduates and has a job, you are nowhere to be found. Another uncle will be enjoying the fruits of the labor of the father. My father died at 62 to diabetes. He was doing well. He was treating it well until some people came, those family members that know more than God himself, that there is this native mixture that can help with his diabetes. And my father, who was doing well at that time, you know, he would go occasionally abroad to do some checks and all that, come back, now dropped his medication to take what some group of family members brought. And he was the breadwinner of even the extended family. By the time he took it, the thing caused some complications. And I did not understand. He just became, you know, he was so strong. When you see me, you see him. He was so strong, but after, you know, his eyes, they brought, I've not seen, you know what they call agbo? I've not seen agbo that you put in the eyes before, like eye drops. Yeah, I saw it. I saw him, you know, he was giving that to help me because his eyes started, and they dropped it in, and I was like, this man These things, how are they tested? How do you even know the portion to pick? And it will pain him, and you say, yes, it is working. He died. He never saw my children. He never met my wife. He's not here listening to my program or laughing. And yet, he was the one that made me become a lawyer. I was an engineer. I was pure sciences. He's the one that said, my son, you are a lawyer. The way you talk, the way you... Maybe that's why you are having issues in engineering. Today, he is not here. I'm talking on the radio. He's not here to criticize, to critique. He was so smart. Very smart, very respectable man. I wish I could tell him that he was right. I wish I could show him that I'm now that lawyer that, you know. Many of us lose our fathers too soon. And then repeat the same mistakes that our fathers did. And then cause our children to also be fatherless. If you do not intend to take care of yourself and be in good health, then don't marry and give birth to children with your foolishness. You make the woman a widow in her early years and your children fatherless. Take a good look at your wife and your children and begin to imagine what will happen to them if you died suddenly. Firstly, they would not, some of them may not likely be able to afford rent in the first, after 2 years. You will lose that home. They will drive them out. Secondly, your wife may not be able to conveniently pay the school fees of your children, so they will be withdrawn and taken to smaller schools. And then that extended family member will come and say, where is our brother's property? Where is our brother's car? Where's our brother's house? Where are all the papers of our brothers? And your wife will start fighting. But they will overwhelm her because you were not intelligent enough to draw a will. You did not know that you will go so soon. So you thought, I'm still going to live forever. You never thought to protect them. You never thought to even protect your own self. Your wife will start begging people, your own friends, and even your family to please help her. They would not. They will give her a little and start insulting her. One of your friends will ask your wife for sex before helping her. Your own friends. Your friends, your relatives. The case that I did, the younger brother of the deceased raped. That was 2 years ago. I think I announced it here. Attacked her and raped her that you are our wife. The younger brother. That she was still sending to school. He was 22, raped a 41-year-old woman. Saying our wife, claiming sorry about that. Claiming tradition. Could that have happened if his brother was alive? Could that have happened if her husband was alive and the children saw it? Now look at your children. What will happen to them? The trauma of your loss. Some of you just gave birth. Some of you have children in secondary school. You are their hero. What will happen when you die suddenly or become incapacitated by a preventable disease? If only you took yourself to that medical center. I would wait and we continue after.
Real Voices.
I am David Okwara, and we still have Barrister Olumide Moshebi here. He is waxing lyrical.
Thank you.
Was I to elaborate there?
At least you lightened up the law. Ladies and gentlemen, men, look at your wife, look at your children. What will happen to them if you die before your time because of your own medical recklessness, your medical rascality? So would you just keep quiet and go to the lab? Will you just, that work, that job that you are working so hard, it will never be yours. It belongs to another man. That worker that you are, the church will never be yours. The GO has a son, he has a child that will take over. It is not your job. You will never inherit it. You'll have your children now, that is your own. You have your wife, that is your own. Your first priority. The Bible says that he that is not able to control his home should not be clergy, should not be a worker, should not be a pastor. You start with your home first. You start with your health first. You die, another person. The following day, another person, they've already recruited somebody else, taking over your job. You think you are so important? Some people think they are so important. You think you are so important? The Queen of England died, how many? The whole world came to watch. How many people are still talking about her today? It is the Queen is dead, long live the King. Another has come in. Immediately that day she died, he said the Queen is dead, long live the King. Another has taken the place. That was the most important woman in the world. She did not need a passport to travel. According to the Agency of Health Care Research and Quality, men are far more likely to skip routine health screens and far less likely than women to have seen a doctor of any kind during the previous year. Clergy, I want to warn clergy. I want to seriously warn clergy, whether you are Muslim, whether you are Christian, whether you are imam, whether you are pastor. You should stop telling people, let the weak say I am strong. Let the weak go to the hospital. And they ask, you say, oh my God, I am strong. Who are you deceiving? Last year, no, that was about 3 years ago, my mother stopped her BP medication and started taking fire water, manna water. She had been taking care of her BP for 39 years, almost 40 years with the BP. And she was chief matron, General Hospital, Lagos Island. She was also the ASNA, the secretary of ASNA, that's Association of Senior Nurses and all that. And I wonder how someone with that much medical experience will put her BP drugs and start drinking manna water, fire water. She went out one evening and she had a stroke on the road. On the road. She had been feeling the headache. She would use the water to, I didn't even know. It was her nurse, the lady in the house, that told me. She was already over 70. She fell. She was 80 last year. That was 3 years ago. She was about 77. She fell on the road, straight, as in slumped. Slammed her head in the culvert. Her skull burst open. People ran, they were shouting, they didn't know what to do because her skull was showing. Went in on the roadside. People rushed to me and said, my mother is on the road. So I was like, okay. Said, you don't understand. Until some people, they didn't know what to do. I had to rush there. I had to stop work for 8 weeks. She folded like she couldn't even recognize me. She was sending me to me. She couldn't talk. Her mouth twisted. I was the one packing her poop. There was a caretaker and, she was urinating through a hose into a bag. Saying she was healed, she was healed. She almost died. Till today, her mouth, when she's talking, stroke. Half of her paralyzed because she had been taking care of herself before some people got into her head, telling her to take manna water. These pastors travel abroad for medical attention, and they tell you that they've never been sick. Let the weak go to the hospital. Don't say you are strong. You fast 60 days, 70 days. When I stopped all these things, there was a time we were breaking our fast that time. And somebody ate, I think it was fufu or something. He died right there in our prayer ground. He was rolling, holding his tummy. 2 hours later, they said he had died. over fasting, over what? Listen, your health is important. In 2025, 6 people died because of the meals they ate after fasting. Your health is more important. Your health is more important than any and every other thing. Men, you are turning our children fatherless. And the absence of a father is the presence of another father. It could be the next area boy. It could be and some of you are even present but absent. Present in body, absent in effect. So busy, you don't have time for your children. So busy, your son is growing up and it is your neighbor that is teaching them because you are never around. Nature abhors a vacuum. Somebody will take your role. Don't you know that the presence of fathers decreases the probability of child abuse, especially child sexual abuse? The difference between a girl that will be sexually abused as a child and a girl that will escape sexual abuse is the presence of a father. It is a known fact that children whose fathers are active in their lives are less likely to suffer child abuse, child sexual abuse. You know, 1 in every 3 girls will be sexually abused before the age of 18. 1 in every 7, between 5 and 7, it alternates. 5 and 7, 1 in every 5 boys will be sexually abused before the age of 12. The difference, the presence of a father. And you men that try to go and cut more than you just choose women that give you hell, and you think as a man your job is to remain in hell. Your job is not to remain in hell. Your job is to survive. The fundamental human right is your right to live. Men, stop thinking you are immune. You remain in abusive marriages. You die before your time, because if you cannot survive your environment, you are not healthy. If you cannot cope with your environment, that is the definition by Britannica. If you cannot endure, if you cannot survive your job, if you are critically struggling, you are unhealthy. If you cannot survive your home, a lot of men will drive, they will park their cars to come down and get into the house. They will be in the car, watching the window to see whether the light of the room will go off, because they want their wives to sleep before they enter. They don't want trouble this night. You will go to lounges, you see men drinking Maltina, waiting, looking at the time for when their wife will go to bed before they go home, because they don't want wahala. Yet you remain, and your family, your family members, they tell you to remain. If your marriage is abusive, leave. If your marriage is abusive, leave. You already are not going to live long. Your life expectancy, 2025, 2026, United Nations data. Nigerian men have the lowest life expectancy in the world, 54.6. You're already not living long. What kind of life are you even living? You are not going to reap the fruits of your labor. You will build a house, another person will live in it. You will send children to school, another person would reap the fruits of your labor. So what are you good for? Wouldn't you just take care of yourself? Make sure that you are healthy, so that at first you can see your children become somebody. Not with a stroke, not on a cane, not blind, but strong enough to play with your grandchildren. You can build a house and sit down in your compound, not with a stroke, not them looking for somebody to come and clean the saliva dropping from your mouth, but in health. That job is not more important than your life. That ministry is not more important than your. When you die, one pastor has already, they've taken and called somebody else. Even before you die, there's somebody in waiting. Men, you have just become a screensaver. You know what a screensaver is? The moment you hit one button, the screen clears up and you see there's nothing there. It's just make believe. It's just AI. It's just a picture. You have become screensavers. You are like vapors. Once they hit the screen, the man has disappeared. The man is gone. Last year, look at my mates, the people that in the same class we were burying people. And I'm wondering because I'm older. Next month I will be 50. So our life expectancy is 54. So are you telling me after next year that is in health? Because they've gone here, seen the data. Men don't live long in the entire world. Nigerian men, lowest life expectancy. Take care of yourself. Go to the hospital, do a medical checkup. That leg that has been paining you, that chest that you feel. Now leave the office, tell them you are going on a casual leave and go and check it out. Before you send your children to a fatherless journey and your wife a widow. And then what will happen? Women, take care of these men. At times they are very silly. They do things, but nobody is perfect. Nobody has all wisdom. But let them live long. Don't contribute to their headache. Don't contribute to their sorrows. And I'm talking about the reasonable men. Don't go and, when you that are married to an abusive one, you know what to do. You find your way. But to the reasonable men who are still performing, who still see their homes as important, you have to live long. Help them live long. No sex if he doesn't go and do medical checkup. In fact, reduce his food by half. Make it an issue. Let him go. Make it an issue. If he's stubborn, send me his name so that I can come and embarrass him in his place of work and tell his boss that the day that he dies in your office, you will be liable. They will send him out. Let's go to the phone lines. I think only the female line is working. I don't know.
The phone lines are very much available. 0201 2770 0201 465 7190, and of course 0809 597 5805. Let's see that. Okay, we do have callers.
Yeah, that's that same thing that happened. You are not able to click it. It's the other number that you can click. I told you.
Wow, this is okay. Let's see what the WhatsApp lines are saying. Okay. Try if you are having difficulties. We're having difficulties on this side, rather picking calls on that line. So yeah. 0201 465 7190. That line you can call. That line I believe we can pick. Yes. This is weird. This is a very weird problem to have. Okay, yeah, we do have callers on that line. Hello? Hello? Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning,
What a doctor. The place I want to ask, we are in a toxic relationship or in a toxic marriage, and we have tried every possible means to make sure that peace are in the house. And your wife and this is to change. And the house you're living is your personal house. How do you go about it? Because the woman has wishes to go, elections. So how do you leave your house? The woman who has never left one for once.
Let me. How many children do you have?
5.
5. How long did you date her before you married her?
We never did.
You have seen that is a problem, not knowing the character of him. How did you marry someone you do not know? Okay.
I make that to a friend.
So you see the first problem. Then when did this toxic nature begin? Was it from the first year?
Yeah, from the first year of the marriage till now. The marriage is almost like
So then when you know that she was toxic, second problem, why did you keep reproducing and bringing children into a toxic home? Second problem. You kept reproducing, she kept, because the moment you see that you are not compatible, that is the moment to, now she is an institution with 5 children in your house. It is going to be difficult. However, this is what you can do. Do you have any evidence of her behavior? Because there is a law against emotional and psychological abuse. There is a law against domestic violence and abuse. Once you can bring evidence, if you have to put security hidden camera, if you have to be able to record it, the moment you can bring that evidence, she can be told to leave. The only thing is you might be told to, for the first 1 or 2 years, to get her. She doesn't work. Why?
she's mental.
What?
She is mental lazy woman. She says she married to enjoy, not to suffer.
And you
What?
continue. Please, how old is she?
No, 41,
And how old are you, sir?
45.
So, what is that your idea? A woman that has told you that she's not coming to work, she's just coming to leech. And you went ahead to have 5 children?
Because I'm looking for a way out. What
Yeah, get the evidence. Get evidence and call me.
Okay.
Get real evidence, video evidence. If you have to install cameras, you install. And then you call me. You understand?
13 years of this.
I will charge you, sir. You understand? This one, I will charge you because there must be a consequence to this, your decision. You don't, the moment you see there's a problem, once abuse starts, reproduction must stop. You stop reproducing immediately, not you continue to flourish in abuse, in a toxic home. Then the children have an increased propensity to become toxic adults.
Adults when they grow up.
When they grow up, because that is how you guys train them. That is where you raise them.
Well, fun fact, I think that line is working now. Yeah, it's working again.
Okay,
so you
let's
can call
just,
the main
let's
line.
just.
0201-277-0993. Yes, good. Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I called you last Sunday, 14th of March. One of your callers gave me suspension for 4 weeks. Yes, he suspended me. You say old caller should not call, and I didn't follow from the beginning. So I keep to that rule, sir. Good one. Happy belated birthday to Michael, your son.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
My son is sick. You know, my son is Michael too.
Ah.
And count down to your birthday.
That thing that they are saying, that counting, that I don't know whether it's.
Yes, Michael is May 1st.
Okay.
May 28th.
Yes, sir.
My
28th
daughter
of May.
May 26th.
He has a thing about birthdays, so you should.
Yeah, I know. He knows. Kofi Patel is
Patel is May 6th.
great men.
Grandma Molara May 18th. Then here's your birthday. There's that lady, Madam Gladys, May 29th.
Do you know I don't remember my birthdays? It's my wife that actually does that. I don't know how you do that.
God.
I don't remember
It makes
birthdays.
me happy. I'm telling you, it makes me happy.
Thank God.
It's well with every one of us.
Amen. Amen.
So that caller, I give you your rule. Thank you.
At times, thank you. At times, we have to bring
Thank
out
you
the
very much.
sticks. So
Thank
thank
you
you
very
very much. God bless
I
you.
have this caller from the abroad. Let's see. Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Yeah. Good morning.
Good
I'm
morning.
interested in the program.
Okay.
Is that Nigeria FM?
Yes, that's where you are. My name is David. What is your name?
My name is Bolanle.
welcome, brother.
Can I contribute to the program?
Oh,
Please go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning.
Barrister.
Good morning, my.
Nice to talk to you again.
Yes, I wanted to be sure it was the same person before I jumped the fence. Good morning. Thank you so much.
You will not escape. Okay, now I'm going to start from you. You said all this about men taking care of themselves, doing this and that. What are you doing about yourself? You were virtually chased out of the studio last week to go home and say hello to Michael at his birthday. And you are here talking about all this. Barrister, I'm replenishing you now. Maybe they should sack you out of the studio now and go and look after yourself before you start talking to
be fair, he looks like he's in great shape. The man.
It's not.
He's
I saw his beard on the last. I saw his beard.
Oh no, that he's having the beard somebody's age should. I mean, I'm talking about the man I see in front of me here. He's trim. He's
thank you, David.
and he moves.
Thank you, David.
Mrs. Barrister Lumide, please get him out of the studio now and take him to where he needs to rest. Take him on a walk, something. Get his mind off this.
He walks a lot.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
It's not putting rope around your neck.
Absolutely.
It's not taking care of yourself.
Absolutely.
It's not eating at the right time. It's not sleeping enough. It's not talking to your friends enough. It's not having fun with your children and your wife and your loved ones. It's not. Barrister, out of the studio, get out and take care of yourself.
How am I going to do my... If he leaves...
You can't give us the prescription you cannot take yourself.
If he leaves, what am I going to do in myself?
Madam Bolanle, this is passion. This is passion. Out of this. Look at the way they are looking at me. I know.
Stop preaching to us. Stop getting agitated at us and stop looking at the mirror and looking at yourself. You're actually describing yourself this morning. So
look at that. My wife is just calling me. Thank you. My wife is calling me on the phone. What happened?
Maybe she's listening.
Let me do a fofo.
Hold on. So you can cut the line so that we can hear his wife.
You're on air.
Come out of the studio now. Come on. We are traveling today. I'm packing your bags right now.
Ogini.
Yes, sir.
David, I think this is your wife.
Why?
This is your own wife. My wife is not here.
I didn't marry her.
Don't worry, we will arrange it. Thank you. Am I that bad?
My friend, they come out.
Okay, yes, okay, okay. Oh, physician, heal thyself. I have received bass boots.
Are you really
but
going
I'm
to
actually I'm packing my things now.
What? We are still
so that next week you can tell them what. Bye bye.
No, where are you going? We have more calls to pick. Are you seriously leaving? He's packing up. No, but to be fair, you are in great shape. I don't know why people.
Yeah, I do.
He works out.
Yes, I play basketball 3 times a week. I try that.
And you said
now I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping. I'm sleeping.
You don't look like you eat a lot, do you?
I try. My body just. I do a lot of exercise. But I'm not as bad as people think.
3 times a week is a lot for a man.
It's a lot.
So
that man my age. What means that?
No. I mean, you are actually overperforming for somebody.
I am in the right age. Next year I'll be 49. Let's go.
You said you'll be 50.
Yes, now I'm counting down.
Okay, so alright, no problem. Hello, what's your name and where are you calling from? Hear your radio.
Good morning. They said I should leave the studio.
I'm calling from Okpa.
Your name is what?
OBDK.
Alright, OBDK. That's a very strong name. Okay, go on.
Yeah, the talk Barrister made is giving this morning is very, very good and important for men. And I am asking if you could give us a link to the YouTube where we can download this.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir. It is Gnosis Help Initiative on YouTube. GNOSIS Help Initiative. There you will find all videos on sessions on the radio that I have. You know, it's a very concise encyclopedia for you to go on different topics that I have spoken on. Gnosis Help Initiative.
You are listening to your number one station for talk.
99.3 Nigeria.
Okay, you don't like me. Right. Let's see. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
Good morning, David.
Yeah, who?
Good morning, Barrister. Grandma Lara.
This is.
Alright, Grandma Lara. Oh,
Good morning, Grandma Lara.
Who's blaming Barrister? They do not know the type of heart he has. And his zeal and passion is beyond measure. As he's sitting in that studio now, he says he's going home, the wife has packed this, packed that. Let him hear that a 7-year-old has been defiled. He will leave everything and get there straight. That's his wiring. I know, he knows, he looks after himself, but we all know he needs some rest. But his zeal and passion inside him is something else, it's unmeasurable. I just pray that God will continue to keep and sustain him.
Amen. Thank
Let's
you.
share, Barrister.
I shake on Grandma. Thank you very much.
okay. I see there's a problem. I'll fix that. Take this call. Hello?
Hello, good morning, sir. Good morning, Uncle.
Good morning. I thought you wanted to see Uncle Jimmy. Good morning.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah,
Go
we're
ahead.
listening to you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. I heard the program this night. I caught in a meeting. So I heard when you said we should take care of our husband. Now I have a husband here. We have everything is fine. But one thing, my husband likes sugar. If he wants to drink Gary, if he wants to drink Kogi, anything sugar level, he takes. So the issue we are having, even down this morning, when he wants to perform, he cannot. The thing will not stand up. And he will come be blaming me, sir, that I am the one.
Is it there? Is it there?
No, sir. He know I'm your fan. He know he may be on the road now. So because I introduced him to this topic radio. So he will just be blaming me. You know, if I know what I purposely bring the matter today, come outside.
Thank
He will
you.
be blaming me that the thing is not right. Because I had different concussion. He will come upon the leave sugar, make sugar leave, you know.
Okay.
The problem I am facing, sir.
Okay, let me ask a question. Does he do any form of physical exercise? Go to the gym or anything?
No, sir. It's a driver, sir.
It doesn't matter now.
Is he plus size? Is he fat?
Is he big?
Is he fat?
No, it's okay.
Does he have a gut? Does he have a big?
Madam, if are his parents, don't worry.
You bring the problem to my head.
Wait, don't worry, just hold on. Hold on, ma. I understand. Are his parents still alive?
No.
None of
He's a
them.
man of 53 years old.
It doesn't matter. What about his older sister, older brother, uncle? Is there anybody you can go and report him to that he fears?
Just because I'm ashamed to bring the man.
Well, what shame is there? It's probably because you are loyal. Some women will go outside. If this man is not doing it right, they will go outside and they won't disturb him again. But it's because you are loyal. Then you take, apart from that, he risks things like diabetes. He risks things like pile. There are lots of medical problems that he can have. And you are still complaining about this one. By the time the other ones come, if you do not do something, you see, if you want to do something, you will forget shame. Oh. You will forget shame. What is shame? In going to meet one person to talk to him, or two people to talk to him who are also men. Go and report him. Go and report him.
can call it.
Don't even go and see them. Don't call them over the phone. Go and see them. Don't dress well. Don't look like everything is okay. Do you understand? Don't dress well to go and see them. Go and see them like you are going with a cutlass. You understand? Then let me know after.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Belle, thank you, ma.
The thing is that the thing make me, I cannot, whenever he come, I be tired. 2 minutes, everything is done. And he expects me, even if he puts me in danger, he just expect me to just go and sleep. So that's the problem I'm facing. There's no any other thing in my marriage.
Thank you for, in fact, I'm happy.
Ma'am, sorry, but how old are you?
What does that have to? Madam,
I'm sorry.
go and report him. Go and report him. Please pick up the phone.
I'm sorry. She said he put her in danger.
Yes, now. Yes, now, because you arouse her and then you finish your own, then you go and sleep, and she is not satisfied.
Hello, good morning.
Yes.
Yes. Listener of Nigeria Info. Oh, please, have at it.
Hello?
Go ahead, sir.
We can hear you. Have at it.
Okay, barrister in the house. I appreciate you. I just listened to you lately. I'm not a radio fan, but I tried to tune in some position, and some position was catching.
Thank you, sir.
Okay,
Thank
my
you.
name is Innocent. I'm calling from Victoria Island.
Thank you, Mr. Innocent.
Yeah, members of the design.
We greet you back.
Okay, sir. You have,
About family,
yes, you have just 40 seconds left.
activity, and the health.
Yes.
Yes, I have a toxic family currently. I work hard to sustain my family of one man, one husband, and one wife, and one son. Who is like 12 years now. But in fact, that I'm struggling to meet the paying ways and the school fees. It's quite hard. Salary is not much. The woman is not doing anything, and she's too demanding. Not too demanding, but too basic. And she knows that I'm struggling to afford it. Currently, I stay in Victoria Island because I cannot transport home to the mainland all the time because of the cost of transportation and
Sorry.
Can you turn off your radio?
Sorry, can you reduce your radio?
Yes, it's affecting
It's
us.
affecting us.
okay, let me move out.
All right.
So, currently, my woman is chatting people from overseas and local Nigeria here.
Asking for money.
Doing a video call, opening her private part to them. And some of them giving her small change. That doesn't, that they are not even so.
God.
So, your wife is basically, if I wish I could call him back, your wife is basically sleeping, or sorry, doing this for phone sex.
Yeah,
people
phone sex thing, yeah.
So, how long do you think you can continue with that? She doesn't do anything, and that is the problem when you marry people that have no ambition, no handwork. I always tell you not to make, some of you would want to, with your dating women, you say, don't worry, I will take care of you, I will open business for you. No, the woman must have work. The woman must have work. And okay, now when there is nothing else to do, the idle mind is the devil's workshop. She would hear that, oh, do this. If she started selling her nudes, if she started opening so that her legs for people to, then she will start going out to meet them, because that may even be higher. Yeah. That will pay higher now. So if you are not comfortable there, please just take your child and leave.
There's an actual website.
There is yeah, I know. Yeah, you take your child and leave. Have evidence. If you say you see her have evidence of what she's doing, it will help you have a very seamless separation. I don't know what kind of marriage you did, whether traditional or court marriage. Just go and give them back the bride price.
All right, the numbers to call haven't changed. 0201-277-0993, 0201-465.
I don't understand. You see, in my house, sorry I cut you. In my house, my wife made all the chairs and tables that we use. She made the kitchen cabinet. She's a carpenter. She also does.
She like makes it.
Sure, you want to see her carry saw now, saw and hammer. Come and show you something.
She must be fit too.
She also has, she has a supermarket. She's a dealer for them
How does a woman
drinks.
come about becoming
She does, I always say, what is it that you cannot, like God, the song, what is it that she she would, at that time, she would drive from Lagos to Auchi to go and deliver doors. She makes doors. That kind of person, if anything happens to me now, I know that she will find a way to, and we are able to join forces to form Voltron, but not this one. That one man will want to die on top bills.
More calls. Okay, I have
Can't
somebody
marry
on
a
the
jobless woman.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning. The sun is shining, but it's still in the morning.
Yes. Very much in the morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Good
sir.
morning. Good morning.
Good morning,
I
sir.
love your topic this morning.
Thank
it's
you,
very,
sir.
very, 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 very important and very, very, very good.
Thank you, sir.
For me, I'm so concerned that sometimes when I walk, I will just walk, and then I will get to a stage that I'm like, God, don't take my life because I'm too overstressed. You walk and walk and walk. My name is Solomon calling from Lekki.
God Solomon.
You walk and walk, and I want to use this to, if the government officials are listening to the radio program right now, I have a cousin that's in the US. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, now what they do, as a citizen of the US, he has an American passport, and now what they used to do in the US, he works in a company, and then they give him, there's a credit card they will give to him, that he must surely go to vacation.
Wow.
Every once, 10 to 15 days in a year, they give him credit card to spend money for his vacation.
Wow.
So what he did, sometimes, I'm talking to you now, I just left Jamaica, as I'm talking to you, just left Jamaica yesterday.
So thank you. I really understand, but you need to understand the kind of government we have that they just don't care. You have to do it for. No, you are wasting your time. All you have to do is to do it yourself. You have to take care of yourself so that you will be alive before proper government that cares about people actually comes. Lots of things. I can't tell you in the health sector it is terrible. How can we be in a country and doctors are on strike?
Now, I'm working in the health sector. They cannot give me health care insurance where I work. They cannot give me health care insurance.
Take care
Wait,
of
you work in
yourself.
a hospital and they can't give you health care?
Don't see, just take care of yourself. We have limited time.
You have to work extra. The salary they're giving you, can never. The total salary can never take care of my family more than 30%. I have to work extra, make sure I balance everything and all that.
How is your wife? Are you married?
Yeah, I'm married and have 2 kids.
Okay. Does your wife work?
So, yes, actually she works, but it's a business I opened for her, but the business money is not really coming up half from me, but I believe in future.
What was she doing before you married her? What was she doing?
She was a student before I married. After she finished, I married her. Then I introduced her to. She was working. That was in Lekki.
You wanted to marry. You wanted to marry sharp, quickly. You didn't let her. Okay, it is well. Thank you very much. Thank you. I really.
Thank you. I have to take other calls. I hear you. What? All right. Thank you,
sir.
I have to take more calls. Hello.
Increase the minimum wage. Maybe when I become president.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, this is the merchant
Merchant man. It has been 2 years since I last heard from you.
Well done. Good to hear from you.
One of my handsome brother, how are you doing?
I'm fine. This is David.
David, the guy that slew Goliath.
Oh, David, the man the vote. How are you doing, my brother?
I'm good. Okay.
Barrister.
Okay, let's keep it under 1 minute, please, quickly.
Yes, I will run. Barrister, any other thing any other person has said about you, like the doctor that prescribes drugs that doesn't take it is true. I'm happy your wife had to go to confirm.
You need to see the way he's smiling.
Because I know when you are done here now, you are going to the purple cotton program. I think.
You cut him. You've cut him.
So
You cut him. You cut him. You cut him. You cut him.
It's just once a month now, Ogini.
It's part of what we are doing. But the truth is, in fact, we, like my wife was actually throwing the sense back from me that what they are saying is also true. We have to balance it.
Absolutely.
Everybody has to do what
you must, especially the men, because we are the worst in the world. Nigerian men. Nigerian men have the least life expectancy in the entire world. Even in Iran that they are fighting now, they are still living longer than we that are not in war. It is well. Thank you very much.
God will bless you, because some caring women will know that their husbands are really overworking, and I think most of good heart will bring what their husbands are doing to complement all their efforts. God bless you, sir.
Thank you very much.
I might come again.
Awesome. It'll be good to see you again. Thank you.
More callers. Okay, can I take a message?
Go ahead.
Okay. This person says, good morning, Barrister and David. Nigerians don't know the importance of the man Olumide. I have never been the same since I started listening to him. Nigerians are going through live drama. Shabolongo from Clermont.
Shabolongo, wow, it's been like 3 or 4 years.
I'm sure he listens a lot. He
he's not in Nigeria at all.
He's in France. He's a friend. More callers. Hello, what's your name?
Hello,
good morning. All right, talk to us. Keep it under 1 minute, please.
Good morning, sir. Yes.
Good morning, I don't know how to say it, but I'm very sorry about what happened to your mom. Last time I called you, probably last week or 2 weeks ago, I said that religion makes wise people foolish.
Absolutely.
Now, when it comes to the issue of men and activities and stress, and the time I relate it to church, the activities there, it keeps you intellectually busy. I can tell for free there are some men of God, both genuine and ones that are afflicted, that they invest so much into the ministry that their family falls apart completely. And at the end of the day, like you said, the weight comes back to the man, and the man goes into depression because of his exalted position. He can't talk to anybody, and you wake up one morning, the man sleeps and doesn't wake up.
Oh yeah.
And probably they were calling it, he was called divinely. Meanwhile, he died from stress.
Oh yeah.
Stress that.
Oh yeah.
So I think it's a message to all the men. Whatever you do as a breadwinner, sometimes stop, buy Pepsi and eat the bread that you're getting.
This same sugar that somebody is complaining
can't you just
this same sugar that they are abusing on.
Can't you just use egg and eat it?
Thank you. I understand. Thank you. I love your candor. Yes, I love your candor. The way you talk, I really like it. Thank you very much.
Stop using.
Yes.
Use Pepsi and eat the bread. Hello, what's your name and where are you calling from? All right, keep it on that 1 minute, please.
Okay, thank you, sir. I just want to get to hear from something.
Yes.
One of my sisters, she and her husband, they have
Can you speak a little louder, sir?
Okay, she and her husband, they are married for 8 years, but they're working. But the man married woman, married her, that. But the woman didn't get character, for the wife, she didn't for the husband, or maybe. So, something that happened. Man and I one day that he has been reported to the parents that, okay, this is what they are children are doing. But it's sometimes in one year. So, one day the man and I leave the house. When the man and I leave the house, he left her there. Maybe after 3 months, the man and came back and started speaking her, started speaking his thing. And the woman is in the house. Later, the man left. But sometimes the man came back and the father husband has packed something. Now went to human rights and report the matter. Human rights has called the husband. Okay, what happened? Man I explained that, okay, this is what happened. Okay, that means, okay, that's what happened. They want to tell you something that you need to do something. You need to get house for her.
No. Listen, sir.
Okay.
I don't want us to waste time. Human rights cannot, when it comes to, they can only suggest. They can only suggest. Get a house for who? Who does not prepare, who does not take care of the husband, who goes out, comes back late.
Yes.
They have no children. That is the best thing you have told me, that they have no children. That man does not know what God has done for him. He should leave. They separate. No house. No, they can only suggest to you.
Okay. The last time the man should go to the woman's house, the man said that they are not more together. Okay. The man has a
Didn't he do that?
And he went there and said to the family. But the policeman now called the man that, okay, have you went there, 10 years, I went there to go and report. Okay, to allow her to take something out of the house. The man has said, okay, because maybe the man didn't know the legality of the case. Give her something in the house and get out to her and buy something there. And I said, this is not done.
Well, sir, well, ignorance is, you pay for your ignorance. That's it. You pay for your ignorance. It's as he wishes, it's as he wants.
Okay, but I'm trying to tell him that he should not do that.
You let's take it off air because it's taking too long now. Let's take it off air. And when you call me, you and your brother will pay for that consultation. You know it's not free. You pay for the ignorance now.
I have your number.
Are you joking? What is it compulsory?
It's how you are front loading the you will pay.
No, it doesn't.
You have
something,
and you are going to pay because you are ignorant.
Intelligence will tell you that something is wrong here. You don't need to be a lawyer. There's something wrong. You have freedom of association. You can decide to say from I do, you can say I don't anymore, and nobody can force you to be together or make you now totally responsible for someone who has no job.
It says, good morning, Barrister Olumide and David. For the woman whose husband is taking too much sugar, she doesn't need to mention it to the family, the bedroom activities to the family. She should report that the man is taking too much sugar and it's affecting his health, and she shouldn't be held responsible for his premature death. Akin Ajayi from Oba.
Sorry, sir. We will tell the family exactly what is happening. What do you mean by hiding information?
They are not children now.
They are not children. Well, I don't like. Why would you go there and start covering? There is a problem. Why don't you tell them the problem? It's those people that will say,
it matters to her too.
I am strong.
Yeah,
she had to come and cry out on the radio.
It matters to her. That's why she's crying
kidding?
out.
Let's move on, please.
I just can't get over the term that she used.
For the woman to cry out.
Hello, what's your name and where are you calling from?
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Amen.
God bless.
We are here with
Glory.
you.
Good morning,
Good
ma'am.
morning.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, it's fine.
Could you speak louder?
Speak up, yeah.
Please, we can't hear you.
Speak up. Are you uncomfortable where you are?
Can you hear me?
Okay, much better now.
Okay, I tried to go for that. Talk about my husband taking sugar. You know, this she called. I said to myself, there is nothing new that is done.
Yeah?
Did you hear me?
Yes, nothing new under the sun.
Yes. Master, you said that they should take care of themselves. Why should we jump there? The Lord was there to help me to precise I want to be cared for.
I don't think she's wrong. When she
Okay,
says
well, yeah, she means that they don't listen when you tell them.
More conversation, more talk, more.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think.
Okay, just hold.
Please just hold. Tell her.
Yeah, we'll be back in 2 minutes. She's still here. Hello, ma'am.
Yes, I'm here.
All right, go on.
Thank you for holding.
Thank you for holding.
You're welcome, sir.
That is why we die like chickens.
Yeah, idiotic deaths. What do you mean he doesn't have joy?
Explain what you mean by joy.
Come on now.
Are you sure he's not depressed? No, that does not. When you see a problem,
You should go and see a therapist too.
You have to. If he is depressed, he is more likely to die soon.
He should go and see a therapist too.
So don't. It's not a matter of prayer. My own mama.
There is an unhappiness there that has to be deciphered. You should go see a therapist. What?
Please, how old is he?
How old is this man?
He's a young man. Are you also in your 40s? How long have you been married? 6 years. And all this you noticed from the first year.
Huh.
And what have you done? Prayed for 6 years? If you cannot talk to him, isn't there someone else that can talk to him? Why are you don't be like this man that sent this message that don't tell anybody. You have to. It is not when somebody dies you now start thinking of I could have done this, we should have done that. But that is very poor hygiene. You self, let me not ask the market. You better have night market. You know, night market or jalelelo. Eh?
It is weaker.
It is well. It is well. You have to make noise. You have to.
Wait, you people. How do you mean? It doesn't happen at all?
Over 100. That means how many times a year?
Ah.
If you go believers in there, are we unbelievers? What does that mean? You see, that's the problem. When you start with you are believe. No, you are a human being.
You're a human being.
Not the believe. Even the devil believes. I remember when my wife, was it how many weeks ago that my wife warned me? Oh yeah. No, you will be the one to talk to her because I don't know him now. If I come, you have to talk to him. This is terrible. This is terrible.
It's
and
terrible.
When you are saying you're a believer, very soon you will become unbeliever.
The man is hey.
Hey, madam. He was angry that what?
Angry that what, I beg? Most of people don't deserve wives. Why?
Juru, sensitive.
What?
Please, how long did you date him before you married him?
Yes. Oh,
hey, what is
no.
This thing? Now, what is this thing?
No.
I should calm down. I should calm
Okay,
down.
what happened?
Okay.
How did it come about? How did you meet him? Online?
Was there a stop clock for your marriage that if you don't marry now, thou shalt surely die?
I want to know how did you meet him?
No, we're during lockdown. What was the rush? Okay, sure, you have seen 7 years now. You are saying 5 or 10 over 100.
Jesus Christ.
By the time, and you see the problem is that by the time another man approaches you, how long do you think you can keep this up for? You try your best. You would know that in your heart, I did the best I could. And the best you could is to confront it. How long will this continue? This is what I would ask. How long can you take this for the rest of your life? Is this something you can adapt to like this? I hope you are really ugly. I really hope that. I hope that maybe you have two front teeth. David can't.
He's not fine again. No.
You have to be ugly. I'm telling you, because this, you are not. They didn't pick you like a newspaper.
Now.
You know, you understand. But your problem is that. What you should do. I have fallen down. See me on the floor. I am on the floor. I am on the floor. Jesus Christ. Uncle Jimmy, is Uncle Jimmy listening to this? Where's my guy Sheriff? Kilo Mawa Shele. What will now happen if you don't get it? You will have to go and start buying toys. You have to go and start buying toys. You're a believer. You said believer, Abi. You are seeing that you are human now. You see that you are human now. You will have to go and start buying toys or start using AI. I don't know if they can develop that. But are you going to continue like this? We have to take this off air. I have to round up now.
Okay,
please,
so you're gonna call.
Please, please let her call me.
Or are you going to give the number now?
Yeah,
after
you listen to the program, right? A lot. So you should have my number already. I will call it after I round up now. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Wow. Sherry, which guy? Why did I even bring this stuff? Why did I talk?
Do you take one more call?
No. I'm not taking any more calls. After I finish. Okay. Ladies and gents, this is what we get. Men, when with your own hands you will send your women into the arms of another. Hey, Jesus, I hope this woman is ugly. Because if you have a beautiful problem, okay. Today is the third Saturday of the month, and in collaboration with the University of Marriage, today is the Purple Curtain, where I would be at number 14, Ogulano Drive, Surulere. This is the only time where you will get to see me between 12 and 3 p.m. for consultation. People in marriages, people in relationships, you are not sure, you have problems in your marriages that you want to talk about, or you want to be anonymous about. That is the only place you will get me free of charge. We're there. It is for married, for singles, for even those that want to learn a thing or two so they don't repeat the mistakes of their fathers. Today, every third Saturday from 12 to 3, I am there alongside the Rose of Sharon Glorious Ministry International. We're in collaboration with them and their program at the University of Marriage. Now, the first 10 people will get a free copy of my book. The first 10 people will get a free copy of my book. This is courtesy of, I don't know if she will want me to mention her name, but she bought almost 100 to be given 10 each every third Saturday. So God bless you, ma. I really appreciate. Number 14, Ogulano Drive. Please, at times, just come. Know that you are going to a hospital. So in the hospital, typhoid will not hide for cancer. All of us have problems. All of us, are coming out of problems. Those that also need help, they come there and we see what we can do. Now, someone tagged me during the week. One Pastor Eunice, wife of the General Overseer of Overcomers Christian Center International, one Pastor Emmanuel Azaka. She posted a video 3 days ago. She claimed that herself and her 3 children were driven out of her matrimonial home for about a month, and all her personal belongings are still inside, and her phone has been seized by her husband. Now, this will be the second pastor. Another pastor, Stanley Ogbonna, threw out his wife, Chioma, and 6 children out of their homes in Kubwa, Abuja. This happened a while ago. And this is the problem with women who do not have. When you tagged me, I'm in Lagos. The first one is in Port Harcourt, the second, and I would not go there because as a woman, you must have property. You must have property. You must have something in your own name. You can't be jobless. If the man dies, then what happens? If the man loses his job, then what happens? And it's very unfortunate that some will not work. So, in response to the growing number of women being driven out of their matrimonial homes by abusive husbands, or losing all after the death of a spouse, when extended families come, we have so many cases that we no longer have shelters. And Lagos State is also they don't have shelters for you. So I partnered, remember, during Ikorodu Edide, I partnered with Brits Properties to bring you a special package for women called the Next Landlady Project. The site is the project site is Bethel Homes Phase 2. Now, this is having 200 square meters of land. That is half a plot of land for 50,000 naira monthly for 3 years. You can go to their office. You can contact them. I will give you the numbers and the half a plot of land, all-inclusive price is 1.8 million. The location is at Odeomi. It's after Ibejuleki, that Dangote refinery side. It spans from Lagos to the boundaries of Ogun State. Beautiful place. The aerial, the drone footage, when we looked, it's a fantastic. Even me, I'm on my way there. So the title of the land is survey. It's all allocated. So for those that might say, okay, I don't want half a plot, I want a full plot. The full plot is 3.6 million. But we are breaking it down because a lot don't have that money down at once. So for the full plot is 100,000 per month for 3 years, and for the half plot it is 50,000 naira per month. So that in the first year you can pay more than that if you have. It reduces your the length of years, but at least you will have something to fall back on within the next 3 years. It was a package. This is really, really cheap, but I say I'm grateful to Brits Properties for considering this our proposal, and they came up with this fantastic package. Everything covers land, survey, legal, and allocation. The good part of this is that the land has been allocated already, meaning that if anyone buys into it and completes the payment, you will be granted an instant allocation. It's not the one that you now start, bring another money for this, bring another money for that. Please, this is very important. Women in particular, you always end up losing one way or the other if you do not tidy. And it is not for the men. I'm sorry, men, but women have this problem. You cannot buy the land in Mr. and Mrs. It has to be a woman. Yeah, you can. It's not about that I'm supporting women, but when you see what I have seen, a lot of them on the road, a lot of them driven out with nothing. They have no father's house to go back with. You cannot just come and be here, have nothing to your name. We walked into a good season where the same Brits Properties is marking their 16th anniversary. So the Bright Chimeze Foundation, no, it's not the musician Bright Chimeze, they are giving a medical outreach from the 30th of May to the 30th of April to the 2nd of May. Now, 500 people per day. you would access free medical service, eye checks, eyeglasses, dental care, that is cleaning, they call it scaling and polishing, blood sugar, that woman you can bring blood sugar, and general health checks for 2 days, that is April 30th and May 1st. Now, for the 2nd of May, they will be doing free minor surgeries for 500 people. Free minor surgeries. It includes excision of, is it sebaceous cyst, battling cyst excision, ganglion excision, breast lump removal. That I think is that caught my attention. Hernia repair, excision of lipoma, scaling and polishing. Free minor surgeries for 500 people. So, please, the numbers to call. Are you ready? Get your, for the land, women, for the land, numbers to call. 07051 99 Let me say that again. 07051 99 Second number 0813 1955 356. I take it again. 0813 195. Let me take it again. 0813 1955 356. Now there's a WhatsApp line you can reach out to. The WhatsApp line is 091 6444 990. 0916 444 990. This is very dear to me, but I will not revisit this again because I did a lot during Ikorodu Edide on this matter. Even while we were doing the campaign, some women were already kicked out of the house by the family of the husband. You cannot, women, this thing happens, and this title is not going to be given in the name of Mr. or Mrs. It is your own name, so that you have something to fall back on in case of anything. What else? So last week I mentioned a case we were handling in Abesson Estate. I'm trying to see if I can. I told you that immediately after the program we were going to Abesson Estate. A man had been raping his own daughter for years, and it had gotten to an extent. Let me see if he's here. Hello, Mr. Shino.
Good morning, sir. How are you today?
Fine, thank you, sir. Mr. Shino is the president of the Abesson Estate, and I want to first of all thank you. You are on air, sir, for the reception that you gave us when we came to your estate in regards to this particular matter, where we had a gentleman. He's 70 years old now, and the daughter is about 21. He had locked her up in the house for upwards of 6 years, isolated her, and had been sexually abusing her. And by the time we got there, unfortunately, she had lost her mind. She had what they say, she had gone mad. She had been in primary school and secondary school, showing that she was okay initially, but the trauma, and we got the report. Our organization moved in with officers from the gender unit, and we came for further investigation activities in Abesson Estate, and someone put me through, Mr. Olufemi put me through to the president of Abesson Estate. We were initially going to look for trouble. We had put speakers in my car. We were going to blast to make people come out and give us information. But the president and the executives came out in our stead, went to the block N1, surrounded, and called everybody out to assist us. I want to first of all thank you, sir, Mr. Shino. And let me just ask, could you just tell us what had been the situation of things prior to when we came?
Yeah, Barrister, we really appreciate you. Your coming and really saving soul, and your coming have really brought some kind of relief to the people in that environment. In fact, we all really appreciate it. And I want to say that my school really, really appreciated everything that you did for us on that very day that we came. Yeah, having said that, when you left, our people are praying that the man should not come back to the estate. In fact, they don't even want him. As you are informed, the man has always been taken away by the police for almost 3 times, and he always finds his way back to the estate. And he always brags that nobody that has doing many things that belongs to the Nehru family, he was dead. And because of that, people were afraid of him. But you really came to the rescue. And that is the major reason why, when you came to the estate the other time, we gave you all the support. And we are still going to give you all the necessary support that you wanted. The people are not expecting him back. I will pray that you don't, you ensure that he is not released. And as I said today when we spoke, my people are really willing to come to court to even follow up with the case. We have a legal officer and some of my ESCO members are willing to come to court to come and even see proceedings. We want to monitor the proceedings. We don't want the man to come back. We really wanted his life sentence for him. He has really traumatized the daughter.
Yes.
The girl is not even sane anymore. The girl is insane. And we really appreciated everything you've done, Mr. Barrister. You don't know what you did for my
those are
that was the major reason why I stayed put on that very day.
Thank you very much.
In fact, that case was coming to me for the very first time the Friday that we spoke. That was the day before you came to my estate. I know Mr. Noah very well. I didn't know that he was seriously involved in that kind of a thing. He come to my estate Congress meeting, and he always spoke very intelligently at the meeting. And I knew that he is an expert in writing petition to.
Yes, he does that. Thank you very much, sir. We thank you. Thank you very much, sir. We really appreciate your cooperation. We thank God, sir.
On behalf of my ESCO and on behalf of the residents of Abesoa Estate, we really appreciate you.
We thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Amen, sir. Amen, sir. Amen, sir.
Your program a progressive one.
Amen, sir.
Like I told you before, I said I'm a big fan. I've been listening to the program all day.
Thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. So, unfortunately, by the time we got there, the girl had lost her mind. He locked her up for 6 years. She cannot give evidence. We did a medical, and she was repeatedly violently raped. Her medicals, oh God, her medicals was terrible, and she's lost her. She hits her head on the burglary proof. She hits her head on, she's violent now. And then, when I come in, so separating her from the man has calmed her down. But we need not a psychologist, a psychiatrist, because her evidence is very important in court, and we don't have that. We have every other thing. He locked her inside for about 6 years. All the sexual, we have that. But it will be good for her we need a psychiatrist. So if you are one, we don't have the money to go to, when I'm hearing the cost, we can't afford it. We are just trying our best. But we need a psychiatrist to save this girl. I know she needs some medication that will bring her down to be able to talk. Her hair was so thick that water did not enter. You know, they had to shave her. Everything was, she was almost an animal. For those that might want to reach out to me, please 0909-3214-942. 0909-3214-942. Please follow me on Facebook. I'm Barrister Olumide on Facebook. I'm also Olumide Omoshebi on Facebook and Gnosis Help Initiative on Facebook. If you want to watch this again, please go to YouTube, the Gnosis Help Initiative. Drop a comment. The Gnosis Help Initiative on YouTube today will be today's program will be loaded later today on YouTube. Please join me at the Purple Curtain at 14 Ogulano Drive by 12 to 3 p.m. today, and we continue from there. Come with your issues, come with your, and please, we need your financial support. It is very important in what we do. God bless you. David.
This has been Relationship 360. We will be back with the rest of the morning belt. Jimmy Disu is up next. We've loved having you here, Barrister.